Karen reported kids for noise. Turns out she threatened them and got charged. Have you ever wondered what happens when someone's complaints spiral into chaos? In the quiet suburb of Willow Creek, a sunny Saturday turned into a battleground when Karen Mitchell, a 45-year-old real estate agent, stormed into Maple Park, ready to wage war on a group of kids skateboarding. Their crime? Laughing too loudly and scraping their boards on the pavement. What started as a noise complaint exploded into a shocking confrontation that left the neighborhood reeling and Karen facing the consequences of her own actions. Karen had a reputation in Willow Creek. Her pristine lawn, her perfectly timed sprinkler system, and her habit of glaring at anyone who dared disrupt her peace made her the neighborhood's unofficial watchdog. For weeks, she'd been fuming about the kids at Maple Park. The park, a small green space with a playground and a skate ramp, was the heart of the community's youth. Kids like 14-year-old Jamal Carter and his friends spent their weekends there, practicing tricks and blasting music from a portable speaker. To them, it was freedom. To Karen, it was anarchy. She'd called the police 3 times that month, each time claiming the kids were disturbing the peace. Officers would show up, find nothing but kids being kids, and leave with a shrug. But Karen wasn't one to let things go. On that fateful Saturday, Karen's patience snapped. Armed with her phone and a self-righteous fury, she marched to the park at 4 p.m., just as the kids were in the middle of a lively skate session. Jamal was mid-ollie when Karen's voice cut through the air like a siren. "You delinquents need to shut up and get out of here," she shouted, her face red. The kids froze, exchanging confused glances. "We're just skating," Jamal said, trying to stay calm. That's when things took a dark turn. Karen stepped closer, jabbing a finger at Jamal. "Don't talk back to me, you little thug," she spat, her words dripping with venom. The other kids, ranging from 12 to 15, backed away, but Karen wasn't done. She kicked over a nearby picnic table, sending water bottles and snacks flying. "I'll have you all arrested," she screamed, pulling out her phone to record them. The kids were terrified. Sarah, a 12-year-old with pigtails, started crying. "We didn't do anything wrong," she whimpered. That's when an unexpected figure stepped into the fray. Mr. Delgado, a retired veteran who walked his golden retriever, Max, in the park every evening. He'd been watching from a bench, his own phone quietly recording Karen's tirade. "Ma'am, you need to calm down," he said firmly, stepping between Karen and the kids. "They're not hurting anyone." Karen whirled on him, her eyes wild. "Stay out of this, old man, or you're next," she snapped, shoving past him to grab Jamal's skateboard. She hurled it into the grass, where it landed with a sickening crack. The kids gasped, and Mr. Delgado's jaw tightened. He'd seen enough. Unbeknownst to Karen, her outburst was drawing a crowd. Parents picking up their kids from soccer practice across the street started to notice the commotion. One of them, Lisa Carter Jamal's mom, sprinted over, her heart pounding. "What's going on here?" she demanded, seeing her son's pale face. Karen didn't back down. "Your kid's a menace, and I'm calling the cops," she yelled, dialing 911. But Lisa wasn't having it. "You're threatening children over skateboarding?" she shot back, her voice shaking with anger. The tension was electric, like a storm about to break. Karen's call connected, and she began ranting to the dispatcher about rowdy teens and vandalism. But her story was unraveling faster than she could spin it. Mr. Delgado quietly handed his phone to Lisa, who played back the footage he'd captured. It showed Karen's full meltdown. The insults, the overturned table, the skateboard toss, and her threatening gestures. The crowd murmured in shock. When 2 police officers arrived minutes later, Karen's confidence faltered. She pointed at the kids, insisting they'd been harassing her. But Lisa stepped forward, holding up Mr. Delgado's phone. "Officer, you need to see this," she said. The officers watched the video, their expressions hardening. "Ma'am," one of them said to Karen, "this doesn't look like harassment. It looks like you're the one causing a scene." Karen's face drained of color. "That's not what happened," she stammered. But the evidence was undeniable. The officers questioned the kids, who tearfully recounted how Karen had scared them. Jamal showed them his broken skateboard, and Sarah's mom, who'd just arrived, confirmed her daughter was shaken. Then came the twist no one saw coming. Mr. Delgado revealed he wasn't just a bystander. As a former military police officer, he knew exactly how to document an incident. His video was crystal clear, time-stamped, and backed up to his cloud. "I've dealt with bullies before," he told the officers. "This woman crossed a line." The officers turned to Karen, their tone firm. "Ma'am, you're under arrest for disorderly conduct and threatening a minor," one said, pulling out handcuffs. Karen's jaw dropped. "You're arresting me? They're the ones breaking the law," she shrieked, but the cuffs clicked shut. As she was led to the patrol car, she kept yelling, "This is outrageous. I'll sue you all." The kids watched, wide-eyed, as the woman who'd terrorized them was taken away. The crowd dispersed, some shaking their heads, others comforting the kids. Lisa hugged Jamal tightly, whispering, "You're okay now." In the days that followed, Karen's downfall became the talk of Willow Creek. She was charged with disorderly conduct, threatening a minor, and vandalism for damaging the picnic table and Jamal's skateboard. The local news picked up the story, dubbing her Skate Park Karen, after Mr. Delgado's video went viral on social media. The footage sparked heated debates online. Some defended Karen, arguing kids today are too noisy and disrespectful. But most condemned her, pointing out she'd escalated a minor annoyance into a criminal act. Jamal's family started a fundraiser to replace his skateboard, and donations poured in from strangers moved by the story. Karen's real estate business took a hit. Clients canceled appointments, and her face was plastered across memes and ex-posts. At her court hearing, she pleaded guilty to reduced charges, receiving a fine, community service, and mandatory anger management classes. She issued a public apology, claiming stress from work had clouded her judgment, but few bought it. The kids, meanwhile, returned to Maple Park, their laughter louder than ever. The community rallied around them, with parents organizing a skate day to show support. Mr. Delgado became a local hero, often seen at the park with Max, keeping an eye out for trouble. This story isn't just about one woman's meltdown, it's a reminder that actions have consequences. Karen thought she could bully kids into silence, but her rage boomeranged, exposing her as the real disruptor. It took a community, kids, parents, and a quiet veteran to stand up and say enough. What do you think? Was Karen's punishment fair? Or did she deserve more? Share your thoughts, because stories like this show how quickly right and wrong can collide.